All right, it's Saturday, December 28th. And this is what I call the black hole of weeks. I did a cartoon about this in the paper many years ago. This is from 2007. And this year it's even a little weirder. If you look at the cartoon, Christmas fell on a Tuesday. So I think, well, where I work, you get Christmas off. All right. If it happens to fall around a weekend, maybe you get lucky and you get Monday or whatever. But like for instance, this year, Christmas Day, the 25th was Wednesday. I got Wednesday off. All right. We had our holiday party on Tuesday. We shut the office down at 1 p.m. and had a big spread and everything. And I had bought all my fish and everything Monday night for Christmas Eve because one of my favorite meals of the year. And I got home from this Christmas party where I stuffed my face, obviously, and I could barely eat. I think I made baked clams at like 9:30 p.m. Had a little fish salad, seafood salad, some steamed mussels, and that was it. So the beauty of that is I had a bunch of leftover fish, squingili, mussels, clams, and I've been just doing leftovers during the black hole week, right? There's no sense shopping with all this food in the house. I had a guest here for Christmas dinner, made a beautiful roast chicken, and so I made chicken salad after that, you name it. So it's Saturday, I'm doing breakfast, sort of brunchy, and this is going to be a short, quick show. It's going to be real simple. I'm just picking at leftovers as we move into the weekend. And then we have the New Year holiday, same deal. I'll have Wednesday off. That's it. But come on over, let me show you what I'm doing here. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. All right, leftovers time, Saturday brunch. So I have some water going back here. I'm going to poach one egg. Let's get this heat on here. I'm going to poach one egg. Unfortunately, my birds are not laying anymore. They're in their golden years. We'll get a new flock in the spring. But I was so spoiled by them that I spend an arm and a leg on eggs now. I can't settle. And we did this in a prior episode. You can see I've had it sitting in this 50-50, half water, half cider vinegar with the mother. That's why it looks cloudy and brown like that. You can use any vinegar you want. But I am going to, well, you know what? Maybe I won't poach first, because let me show you what that egg's going to sit on top of. This was Christmas Day dinner. I made a roast chicken, a roasted brine cauliflower, and this lemon risotto, which is just delicious. So we're going to heat some of this risotto up. Let me get some oil in the pot here. Let's just get a touch of oil in the pot. And get our rice in. We're just going to warm this through, fully cooked, left over. And it does dry out a little. So what I did with that roast chicken is I made a stock out of it after it was roasted. And it's nice and gelatinous because it was the cooked chicken. I do have regular chicken stock in the freezer. By regular, I mean the chicken hadn't been cooked prior. But I only need about a tablespoon or two just to damp this down while it warms through. Beautiful. I can smell it already. Let me go with a little more, and now I can get my egg in while this rice warms through. So, get that back up to simmering temp. You don't want it boiling. You don't want too much motion or you'll bust up your egg. So just in. Bring that up a little. That egg to cook. Now we lost a little white even though I had it soaking. That's okay. It's not going to harm anything. Warm this rice through. This is so delicious. Lemon risotto with butter, heavy cream. Phenomenal. with the roasted chicken. You know, I wanted to do it. This was the first Christmas without my mom, even though she wasn't functional last Christmas. But just the fact that she's no longer with us. She had given me many years ago, I think it was a Christmas gift. It might have been birthday. But she gave me the, I think I've showed it before, this Fundamentals Techniques of Classic Cuisine from the French Colony Institute. I treasure this book. It's got technique on everything. And so I went to, you know, in the Japanese culture, the sushi chefs, they have to learn to do the rice. They spend like 3 years just to make the sushi rice. Well, in French cuisine, it's the roast chicken. That's your sort of test. So I haven't done it in so long. I was like, I'm going to roast the whole chicken for Christmas. Brined it overnight. It was delicious. Juicy, tender, full of flavor. So with it, I roasted a cauliflower, which I also brined, not overnight, for a few hours during the day. And then I was like, what risotto can I make? I was going to make the fungi risotto because I love it so much, but I have a guest coming. You know, some people are weird with mushrooms. You know who I'm talking about. But, so I switched it up, and I have a book of all different risottos. It's called Risotti. It's got all different rices. And I saw this one for lemon with herbs, and I was like, that goes with the chicken. There you go. So, alright, I'll pull the poached egg, but let's move the camera over so we can plate this up. Okay, let's get this risotto in our dish. I'm going for all of it. And I'm not going to do some big crazy plating thing. It's Saturday morning here on the black hole of weeks. I just want to eat. So let's just, but I will make a little indentation for my egg. Look at that from that method. Nice little shape. Let's get it in there. Some salt. Oh, I sent this out to a few friends and family for a Christmas gift. And if I can find it, I'll show it to you. Here it is back here. I had a lemon over it, so I didn't. It's it's kosher salt, but it's infused with red wine and some dried herbs. So it's just a great finishing salt because it's got a cool look, and you taste a little bit of the wine. What I did is I reduced it down to a syrup, soaked the black pepper, soaked the kosher salt in the reduced wine syrup, and then dried it out on a baking sheet at like 290. Okay. And you know what else I'm going to add, just because I have it? This was from friends who were leaving the country for the holidays, cleaned out their fridge and gave me a bunch of cheeses and stuff. I got a nice little burrata, and that needs to be eaten because that won't stay fresh. Grabbed a little parsley off the windowsill. Saturday, well, that's 11 o'clock. Let's call it brunch. Perfectly poached egg with lemon, herb, risotto. Let's break that burrata. Creamy in the center. Oh, nice. I love the contrast in not just texture, but temperature, right? The rice is hot, the egg is hot, the burrata is cold. It's got the creamy center. Fantastic. This will hold me on a Saturday, and then I'm not going anywhere today. This evening, I'll do more leftovers. I took out some squid that I never cooked for Christmas Eve, and Oh, hold on. Had to dip down to the prepper shelf there. I'd be remiss if I didn't thank my sister, the Bean, for this great Christmas gift. She sent up 4 cans of the Scalfani Pomodori di San Marzano. Beautiful, beautiful tomatoes. So I think I'm gonna bust one of these open today, make a little sauce with my squid. I've done an episode on that. You know I love my squid with red sauce. I have some capellini. Oh, I'm psyched for that. I'm not going to bother with that on camera because I did that whole dish as an episode. It's back there somewhere. I'm losing track of them now. We're at 210 today. So anyway, this is phenomenal. This lemon risotto is amazing. You know what I'll do? To close up, after the logo at the end, sometimes I try to put a gag or a blooper. I'll take a picture of the recipe and I'll put it up. It's phenomenal. See you all for the next episode. Come on, let's do it.